Good morning, everyone. My hair's a bit of a mess, but forgive me. It's 6 a.m. I like to get my parcels done before the kid wakes up, and that's what we're going to do today. I can't remember how many I've got. We'll see when I'm packing. I know I got a few good sales last night, but yeah, let's get the GoPro strapped on, which is over there, and let's get picking. Rightio. So, as you see on the screen, maybe. Got 19 orders for £663 going out. So, let's get those picked. Take the trolley over there, but I won't show you that because it's loud. And let's get started. Okay, start off. Got one Vinted order to go out. Vinted's been doing alright, but today it was just only one order. So how I do it, on my computer, because I've going to manually delist it. So I've got the SKU and I've manually delisted it. So it's 6688, which is Trials Fusion. £3 on Vinted. Obviously, postage and fees are not in that £3, but yeah. Right, and then let's get the eBay app open. Custom label SKU, scroll to the bottom. Right, remember that for later, but 5680 is Newspeed Pro Street and Undercover, which should be in here. Yep. Those two sold for £8.80 plus free postage. Have you noticed as you go on, I've started adding postage to my listings, but obviously all the old ones I've not changed over yet. £5.13 for SingStar Rock Ballads, free postage. 6543, is that down here? Yes it is. 6543, Switch Little Friends Dogs and Cats for just under £17. This one I think was the first day I switched over to paying postage, and I think I've messed up and did it wrong, so this person's got a bit of a bargain. £3.44 free postage. I think that's meant to have postage on top, but it was weird, like there's a glitch. Basically you can have a postage table which works if people pay full price, but if you send an offer out they get free postage. It's weird, I don't know. So I've had to manually make every single one. Ignore the postage table and only have the postage table for like Northern Ireland and stuff. Right. 7429. TNA Impact Wrestling. So that's all for £2.99 plus £3 postage. Aquaman 7451. Sold for £3.50 plus postage. 7495. Def Jam Fight for New York. Sold for £47 plus postage. 7561 is the Bugs Bunny and Taz Time Busters. Sold for £30 plus postage. That's all for games. Right. Let's get these all organised. There we go. Now let's go around. While we're here, we'll pick that console that I sold. So it's at the bottom. So it's a Wii Sports bundle, option 9, which is Mario Kart 2. So they get, where is it? Mario Kart 2, there. Mario Kart 2. So that they get Wii console, 2 remotes, 2 wheels, 2 nunchucks, a Mario Kart disc for £74. Yeah, I'm doing quite well on my Wii stuff. How I do it. Right, next one in A13. A13 is the Lenovo Power Supply, which I think is that one. Yep. So for just under £21 free postage. A18 bundle here. These I've got absolutely loads of them. I don't know how I'm going to get rid of all of them. It's just the cheap, nasty. And you can't really put up with Xbox 360 consoles because people would rather use HDMI than AV. But they trickle out very slowly. £5 free postage. B8 is in here. Red bag. Make sure it's the right one. I have two, but I think the other one's sold. Make sure it has the dongle. But this is basically Buzz. Yeah, it's got the dongle in it there. Buzz for the PS3, 4 controllers with the dongle, and a game. Sold for just over £40. Expensive PS3 buzzers, because the dongle always goes missing. C5. This was in my recent, well, along with that, Def Jam, but this was thrown in for free. It's quite, with that huge, amazing bundle that I showed on my first video back. Multi-tap, in box, but not brand new. Sold for £34 plus £4 postage. C7, there it isn't right on top. Red Wii remote with Motion Plus inside, sold for £21 plus £4 postage. Right, and then we go around here. It's sat right there. Sat for ages, this, but it's finally sold. It's like obviously extension cable, but it's built for like racks and stuff, so you can put them in like servers and that type of bits. Sold for £50 that. Free postage. Get on the trolley, you. There we go. Very nice. I'm gonna go back round here. A very nice sale. This £180 plus £6 postage. SNES All Stars box console. So yeah, it's basically just a special variant console. Just a normal SNES, one controller, all the cables, all the leaflets, all the manuals. No game, but it's the box that matters. £180 plus £6 postage. Where is this? Oh, there it is. Dexter complete box set. Yeah. Sold for £16 plus £4 postage. And that is it. 19 orders. Not many sales as I normally get, but it's the quality that matters. Got some cheap stuff, but there's quite a lot of quality stuff. But yeah, let's go back over there. Right, I'm gonna get all this packed. So I'm not gonna show you how it's packed because everyone knows how stuff is packed. If you want to know how a certain thing I pack, let me know and I'll probably do it. Also forgot to mention, this is a Tuesday. Obviously a lot of people who do the picking videos, they do it on Monday because obviously they have the most amount of sales to show, but my girlfriend picks on the Monday for me while I do other bits, so I can save time, and she don't want to be on camera, so don't think that's going to happen. Maybe beg in the comments for her to come on camera, and yeah, she only works in the warehouse 2 days a week while it's warm. But it's very grateful for what she does because I can get on with doing other bits, and probably the warehouse wouldn't be. Yeah, it's going a bit bad again, but I sold a car boot, and this is basically the remnants of what was at that car boot, so that needs sorting back out and putting up there. But everything else that's like car boot pile, building up another one again. That's all the stuff that needs to be pictured. That's all. It's all drafted, but it needs picturing, and it just takes time. Apart from that bag and that bag, everything else, it's drafted and needs picturing, which I need to do. And then that's pictured and just needs packing. PS3, super slim. I'm just absolutely blazing through console. It doesn't look like it, but the console pile's a lot lower than it is. Right, I'm going to pack that and come back to it when it's all done. So let's see how quick it takes me to pack 20 orders. It is now 6:51. Let's see when I'm done. And just like that, they're all done. It is 7:36, so it just took just over half an hour, 40 minutes. That's the Super Nintendo, and that's that extension cable. Everything else is here. Like, I'll pack it all, and then parcels to go print it off. So the last one that comes out the printer is that one, and then they're all in order. And then, yeah, very nice. Right, time to get the labels on, but you don't want to see the end of that. So it's just a quick little video, because I've not done a video in a while. I went to 2 car boots. I was like, right, I'll get GoPro out and take it to the car boot, and I forgot. One time last Sunday, so 2 days ago, I only had 3 hours sleep, so it's acceptable. But yeah, picked up some nice bits. All packed away now. Well, that's like my needs testing shelf. Got Logitech G920 for 30 quid. That's like 120 quid. One very nice one. Got a Bose Wave Radio 3 for a £5, and that for a £5 with power supply. Yeah, a few nice bits. A Cricket, I think they're called, for a tenner with bits. Boogie board for 3 quid with saddle and the side bits that connect to the pram. And yeah, everything else is all packed away, like ready for listing. All the games are already gone, being listed today. Yeah, Guitar Hero Metallica, PS3 with dongle, PS5 controller, all the usual bits. But travel on for hours, so I'm gonna go. Hope you enjoy the video. See you later.